Hey everybody, this is your Wednesday Supper Devo for May 27th, I think that's right. And just want to thank you for being with us today. Don't forget, registration opened yesterday for our church services, for our Welcome Back services. We're going to have two on Sunday morning, one at 9 a.m. and one at 11 a.m. And also one on Sunday evening. That's going to be geared towards kids and their families, so children, say 10, 11, 12 and under, and their families are hopefully, we're encouraging you to come to that service, be more geared towards kids. And then next Wednesday night, a week from today, we're having our first young adult teen service. And so we're trying to separate everything out so people will have a place to go. And remember, that teen and young adult service is for adults as well, to come with their teens and be able to worship with their teens and young adults. So we hope that you'll call the church, email the church, register, or you can sign up online. And those links are, I'll make sure there's a link here in this, and we also want to encourage you to go to our website because there's a link to sign up there as well. So, Wednesday, our Supper Devo for today. When James, the brother of Jesus, half-brother of Jesus, came around, it was after his crucifixion. Before then, he had told Jesus basically to come home and be quiet, to stop doing what he was doing. And in the process, James saw Jesus at his best. As a matter of fact, Mark Moore points out that much of the teaching of the book of James is probably stuff that James saw Jesus living out as he grew up. Remember, we have between the ages of 12 and about 30 for Jesus that we don't know anything about. And James was eyewitness to those accounts. And so the book of James could be an eyewitness account to Jesus actually living out those things that James saw on a day-to-day basis. In James chapter 1 and verse 27, James writes these words: "Religion that is pure and undefiled before God the Father is this, to visit orphans and widows in their affliction, and to keep oneself unstained from the world." Now, Mark's very clear this week, and we're going to talk about this a little bit tomorrow, the difference between self-righteousness and the ability to go into the world and be a part of it, but not of it. Okay, we're going to talk a lot about that and the indwelling of the Holy Spirit and the power of the Holy Spirit in the sermon and stuff this week. What I want you to understand from today is this, that there needs to be an outpouring of the love of God in your life in some way. In the book of James, it says to take care of widows and orphans. They were the lowest of society. They had no one to take care of them. There wasn't social systems of that day. And when a woman's husband died, she was basically voiceless in the community. And when a child's father died, he had no legacy. If he was very young, his father didn't have much, he had very little, and it was just a bad situation. And so Jesus is saying to take care of those who cannot take care of themselves, to make sure that that's an outpouring of love, but also to keep yourself unstained from the world, to be in the world, but not of the world. And there's a major difference in that. Because of the indwelling of the Holy Spirit, the world doesn't have to influence us. And that doesn't mean that you get to go watch whatever you want to watch or put into your body whatever you want to put into your body. That's not what that means. What that means is that those desires to do such things should pale and fall apart as you grow. I love you. Talk about this with your family tonight. Have a blessed day.